riders for day 2. Ned Kelly, the original hipster. There's a real pig theme with this pub. Lucy, the only girl in the group, here to lift the tone of the day, hopefully.
Keep everything above board, keep all the jokes.
We're relying on you.
Yeah, it's going to be important. It can get pretty rowdy in this group.
It's all about looking good with these. Oh mate, sexy. The sexy medieval surf. Even the driveway is fun at the pub in the paddock. After yesterday's dusty ride, it should be a pleasant change riding the mud and wet conditions of the rainforest sections at Mathinna, Tasmania's dirt riding mecca. And these rainforests are beautiful. And look at this. Back in my state, areas like this are almost always protected national parks. But plenty of Tasmania looks like this, so it's a real treat to ride through here legally. In fact, everything about Tassie seems more relaxed and chilled, with far less emphasis placed on where you can and can't ride, and if your bikes are registered or not, and whether you smell and ride like a baboon. We're doing this track at a measured pace, as the guys like to see if they can do it without putting a foot down, so they can work on their balancing skills. A huge tree across the track is a good opportunity to learn how to get bikes across. Yeah, this one's a bit of an obstacle. It's tempting to set up a kicker and try to jump the bikes up, but we decide to lift them over, as the ground is quite slippery. Almost. Lucky we aren't on adventure bikes, or we might need a few cranes as well.
What? Barry, you're into foreplay, aren't you?
A few of the guys resort to practicing log hops without their bikes.
Oh, log hopping! Log hopper!
You can always tell you can tell the ecosexuals and the gentlemen.
Oh, look at that. Hang on, okay, I'll do the effort. Don't hurt your bad.
After the ridiculously hot and dry conditions back home, this cool, muddy riding is fantastic. Dr. Livingston, I presume?
Indeed.
Throw in some excellent company, some regular breaks, and it's heaven on a stick for old Gumby dirt riders. Really good, these guys. You can see they're always working on their technique, and when we stop they're saying, oh, could have done this, could have done that, and giving suggestions to each other. front of me is a very tall guy, a fair bit taller than me. I think he's about 6'8" or something, so usual problems trying to fit on these bikes. But very good at balance, as you can see. I think he's working on not putting a foot down today. Always good to set a little goal for the ride. The guys were just telling me yesterday that there are parts of Tassie you can ride coast to coast, linking up dirt tracks pretty much 99.9% of the time. And I thought, this is dirt riding paradise. And it's been unseasonably dry. I know yesterday was a lot of dust, but this is far more reminiscent of what you'd expect with Tassie. Lots of greenery, no dust, moisture, mud, water holes. We're loving it. One thing I've been doing a fair bit down here is deliberately trying to ride in ruts and head for the rocks just for a bit of practice. Lucy's, woo, feet up. Lucy's been working on her balance a lot. She's just got that knack, like so many girls, getting really good technique because she's not gunning it all the time and focused on balance so often. Some of the logged areas. This isn't a big one, but these stumps, you can see the size of some of the original trees. Maybe cedars, I don't know, before these became pine plantations many decades ago. Epic views as we finally make it to the top. We covered a lot of ground on our second day here at Mathinna. We'll show you the rest of the ride in the next vid. Ciao ciao.